Hello and welcome back to Drag Race, the recap show. This is season 17, episode 7. We're so funny.
What happened?
You know what it is? When we switch it up, it makes it funny, I guess.
I completely missed it.
I am one of your co-hosts. My name is Fist Ted, and I've had my other two co-hosts.
Girl.
We'll get back to that. We'll get back to that.
Hey, listen, you guys said you wanted to do drag names and want to change it up. I've been gluten free
You
before.
didn't tell me. You didn't tell us, though.
It was
At all.
Going to be introduced.
It was
Wow.
intentional.
Wow.
So
Okay.
it's Fist and Ted. So
Got
that's
it.
my drag name for this week, and my other two co-hosts are joining me.
I'll get back to you later.
Okay,
My drag-
and then we have
Paige Turner.
Paige Turner. Come on,
we have a Paige Turner
Is there a Paige Turner?
on HGTV channel. You need to come
That's
up with
all right.
something.
That's all right. That's all right.
Wow. Alright, we'll figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I guess they haven't figured it out. I can't
Apparently not.
We wasn't ready. He
came prepared.
with the man. He didn't even tell me. He didn't tell me. nothing.
It
Okay.
was a surprise.
Wow.
He thought about that too.
7 weeks in. Damn.
Well, guess what? This will be part of the promo.
Fantastic.
Anyway, I think this week was a great week. But before we get into all of the mischief of episode 7, which is
Snatch Game.
Snatch Game.
Snatch
Gentlemen, how you guys doing today?
I'm good. My neck hurts a little bit, but we good. We here.
I'm good. What you been doing for your neck to be hurting?
He slept on it wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. All right.
We'll go with that.
Anyway, so of course, as we mentioned, this week was the infamous Snatch Game, and I will say it didn't disappoint, and it did. There was really like one really good standout, maybe two,
So,
but Snatch Game, like, I don't know, these girls come here knowing that this is like the big part of the competition, and some of them just always flame out. There's always going to be at least one or two. There was actually a couple that flamed out.
It's the same concept with sewing now. These girls know they gotta come in and they don't prepare to sew. So
Yeah.
same concept.
yeah, it was not. I was disappointed last week. Well, we'll get into Snatch Game, but I was disappointed. Overall, I was disappointed. I was pleasantly surprised, but also very disappointed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So where shall we start this week?
I guess we can start at the Snatch Game.
Okay. So
came
let's play the clip then.
All right, this is just letting everybody know who was whom. So we had Trisha Paytas. Kate, she's a YouTuber, I think, some type of online personality or whatever. Child, Rosa Parks was a mess.
Child, the baby.
Child, everybody was, not everybody. There were literally
Hot
2 to 3 people that did decent. 2 to 3 people that did decent. And everybody
Eddie
else.
Murphy, hilarious.
Well, let's get into their looks and talk about the performances.
Okay. That's fair.
All
right.
Let's start.
So, first up.
Acacia forgot.
And she was Trisha Paytas. That lady, I don't know.
Yes.
This wasn't a bad look. I wasn't mad at her. Like, it wasn't forgettable this week, but it wasn't like exceptional. But I think she did enough to be safe this week.
Can I say something?
Uh-oh.
Please.
It is week 7.
Uh-oh.
And Acacia is still here.
Oh my God! I said the same thing. I said, you know what?
She might be the dark horse of the season.
This bitch is still here.
She is still here.
I cannot believe this bitch is still here. I said the same thing.
But she's been safe.
That's the thing, though, because she's been safe.
Yep.
But that's the thing. She's been safe. We counted this lady out.
We did. And I still don't see her going too much farther.
But she's still here.
But it is a surprise that she's still here. Because other bitches have left. and we definitely thought she was going to be one of the first few. So yeah, but then again, we there were two bitches that got saved with a badonkadonk. So it
Yes.
Oh, but yeah, I was surprised too. I was like, this girl is still here.
But she wasn't one of the ones that got saved either.
No, she was not. This is true.
She beat Hormona in that first lip sync.
She did.
This is true. Yeah, this look to me was kind of forgettable. Like, I didn't like the color of the look. And the category was nailed it, obviously. So looks centering around nails and nail themed and such. I didn't like the color of this look. I mean, I kind of get it because it was like that army green kind of mechanic green type of thing, and her nails were like tools and a Swiss Army tool, whatever. So I got it, but
I'm glad you pulled it together just now because I didn't even get that. That reference went completely over my head.
Well, as many of I don't think she's that type of queen is the problem. She's not. But yeah, so her Snatch Game was Trisha Paytas, who I only know of through like a couple of clips that I've seen of her online. I have taken in none of this girl's content. I just know that she is somebody online. That's it.
I can't even tell you anything about her from online. Like I've never heard her perform.
Sorry to this woman.
I think it was Sugar last season, or maybe the season prior, who did her in the Snatch Game as well and did terribly. But that's no surprise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, next.
Next up.
Let's see.
Come on, look.
Cher.
Yes.
The Cher hair.
And that is a 40-inch weave.
I thought this look was cute. It wasn't special per se because we've seen Cher on the runway several times before.
Yep.
But her Gilbert Gottfried, it was so bad that it was good. Like,
yeah.
Because like the Gilbert Gottfried isms of it all, like it was just like, girl.
She leaned into the fact that she knew she was just tanking, and I think that the judges appreciated that she leaned into it.
But I don't even think it was the fact. I don't think she intentionally leaned into it. It's just her internal thoughts were being spoken out loud.
Yeah.
And it made it work.
Yes, which I don't think that has ever happened in the history of Snatch Game. Like, no one has ever done so poorly and so quickly. The first question that was asked,
she lost it.
She lost it at the first question. Yeah. That was like, God damn. But I don't. It was so bad that it was good. That is wild. That is wild.
It was something to see for sure.
That saved her. That saved her.
It truly did. Yeah. Because otherwise, she could have been in the bottom. She could have been in the bottom. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, next up.
Next. This look is cute.
I thought this was interesting. I love what she did with it. Like, her fingers were surgical and her body was like a blueprint for surgery and augmentation. I think it was actually kind of clever.
Yes,
that face.
Maybe so.
It was okay, but I feel like I don't know. It was middle of the road to me. I feel like we've seen looks that center around plastic surgery before. I feel like her mom even did a look that was like this before. So I'm just like, okay. It wasn't unique. It wasn't special to me. It was just like, all right, girl, plastic surgery, wow. And I don't even know if she's a queen that has had plastic surgery though, because I'm just like, it don't.
She doesn't look like it.
That's what I'm saying. She doesn't look like it, which would be great plastic surgery if you can't tell. But yeah, I'm just like, okay. And then to me, the hair didn't really go with the look. The hair was cute, but I was like, what did that have to do with the look?
Look, if she did have plastic surgery, she probably used Cher's plastic surgery. We watched the SNL 50 concert from Friday night. Cher looked good. I'm like,
Cher looks exactly the same.
Yeah, like whoever her plastic surgeon is, she's paying him well. And she's getting her money's worth. Because she looks exactly the same.
I love that. Yeah, so Sam was somebody I had not heard of before, but apparently she was like a pageant, a child's pageant coach or whatever. I don't even remember her name.
She's a pageant girl and she's a QVC girl. I didn't know either one of those references.
I don't know. Yeah. But she did all right. She did okay.
Yeah.
Next up.
Child. This look was nice.
It was interesting. It looked interesting. Like the hands going around her face. Not so much the nails on her fingers and how they're wrapping, but the hands were like really interesting. That hairpiece.
The booty was bootying in that dress. She patted correctly. But the overall presentation and then her Snatch Game as well. She played David Lynn, who is, I understand, I guess, from the show he's a director, but who thinks to play somebody like a David Lynn? Like,
she should have played the other characters she had. Who else did she have?
Moira Rose. What's her name? Catherine O'Hara.
Yeah, she should have played her. That would have been funny. She could have done it.
Exactly.
Maybe it's a good thing she didn't do it then.
I'm resigned to the fact that I'm not going to get this girl's drag. I'm just not gonna get it. I'm just not.
I think that's fair because I don't fully understand it either.
And I have maybe it's the generation gap. Maybe it's the difference in generations. Because I feel like
you old,
but I'm much older than Lydia. And so I feel like her and like Arietti and maybe like and like Lana, especially this week, there's something about these young queens that I just feel like they are missing a part or parts of the creative process. To me, it seems like they just go from I have an idea to execution without really thinking about it. Because I'm just
they
like,
don't have reference points, probably.
No, unfortunately, Lydia has reference points. Well, she has a reference point. And it is Lydia Dietz and or Butthole. And I'm just like, that's not enough for me. That's not enough for me. And so I'm just like,
Butthole's not enough for you?
I mean, in this context, no. But no, it's just like, it feels like I'm missing something with her. And especially a lot of times with Arietti as well. But we'll get to her. Yeah, Lydia did David Lynch, who I'm not familiar with. I didn't necessarily care for her Snatch Game character either.
Wasn't memorable.
No.
Next
is somebody I am sick of. I'm ready for her to go. I'm tired of her.
Why is she still here?
Oh, good Lord.
First of all, it's the same silhouette.
Same one.
As every week. And then the nail, she said she doesn't do crazy nails, but the challenge was nails. So whether or not you do it on the regular, I hate the fact she was actually kind of decent as Big Angel.
Listen, that's what saved her, and that's what annoyed me, because when she came on as Big Angel, I was like, damn, she's gonna be safe, and that's pissing me off, because I want her to go home. Here's the other thing, before you start, they're giving her way too much airtime, so every week when they show her throughout the episode, I'm like, she has to be going home, because I know she's not gonna win. She hasn't gone home yet.
She does get a lot of camera time, and generally the layout or the formulas for each episode, typically the girl that's either in the bottom or the girl that wins gets the most confessional time.
Yeah.
But Corey gets a lot of it, period.
Who's she sleeping with?
Lydia. I just think
literally.
I just think she's kind of controversial. Not even controversial. That's probably too strong of a word. I just think she's good TV because she's shady, and I honestly think that's what she's there for. Like I said, I don't know how many weeks ago it was. I don't think she's there to win. Look at her drag. Look at what she's presenting on the runway. She's giving you lazy drag. I don't do crazy nails, so I'm not going to do crazy nails. She's not there to win. Her motivation is not to win. It can't be. There's no way in the world that you come out every week looking like this and you're here to win and you see your competition. She's not here to win.
Her makeup wasn't good. Her hair wasn't good. Her look was just like, okay. I mean,
she is here for the...
Yeah.
She's here for the exposure. Which, I mean, if that's your game...
She's getting it. I will say that she will make a career after this because she's gotten so much face time. And look how much time we spent talking about her.
Too much time. Next.
Oh, well, there you have it.
This poor baby, she just doesn't get it. I don't think she gets it.
Please.
It's one thing, she can turn a look. We get it. But she has absolutely nothing else to offer. And it's very evident at this point. And she's another one that's kind of like, you shouldn't be here anymore. Like, it's one thing to look good on the runway. We know you're going to look good on the runway, but what else do you have to offer? Nothing. So why are you here?
That's true. That is very true.
Girl, because the whole, who was she? The baby girl?
Baby Cupid.
Bull.
It was trash.
It was horrible. It was so bad to watch. I had to put myself under the covers.
Yeah, it wasn't. It was embarrassing, secondhand embarrassment for real.
Yeah.
Oh, it was. I experienced no secondhand embarrassment. This is what I'm saying. I don't think these young children, I don't think they even realize that maybe they should ask somebody else, is this a good idea? I think they just say, I have an idea, I'm going to do it. Surely it's going to be great. I don't even understand I don't know how you came up with the idea to do Baby Cupid. I don't understand why you didn't ask nobody. I don't know why you didn't even test run this at home with some friends or something. I don't understand why when RuPaul and Alyssa Edwards came in and you said you was going to do it and you saw their reaction, I don't understand how you said, I'm still going to do it. I'm flummoxed. What was that?
The Alyssa Edwards of it all, because it's so nice to see that lady on TV.
It was good to see her.
I told Chris, I can see Alyssa Edwards being the next host of Drag Race if ever RuPaul steps away and they still keep the show going. I can see it being Alyssa Edwards.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. She's that good.
Okay.
I think so.
Personality wise, I honestly for a while I thought it would have been Shangela before Shangela went to hell. And then it could be between Alyssa, Bob, or
I don't know about
Sasha Colby.
Bob. Ooh, Sasha Colby could be good too. But
interesting.
Yeah.
I never ever would have thought that.
There needs to be a succession plan.
I mean, that's true. I don't think she's in it. I don't. I mean, it's no shade to Alyssa. I just don't see her like that.
Okay.
Well, that's neither here nor there.
Well, listen, before we go any further, we just want to say thank you guys for loving these videos. Don't forget to like this video as you're watching it. Hit the subscribe button and don't forget to hit the notification button so you can get notified every time we drop a new video every week. And with that being said, let's move on to the next contestant.
Oh, Lord Jesus, it's a fire.
Is it a fire?
It's a fire. Did y'all watch Untucked?
Did I watch Untucked? I did watch Untucked.
I didn't. No, I missed it.
This woman pissed me off.
Are we talking about the next person?
We are.
Oh, okay.
Oh, she pissed me off. And I'm not the only one.
Let's just show the clip and then we'll talk about it.
That was interesting. Oh, so hold on. The look was good. The attitude and the delusion afterwards was spectacular.
Baby,
she went down in flames.
Listen,
she took a step down for me this week.
Listen, Linda. Listen. First of all, the delusion of it all.
Baby,
I am a Little Shop of Horrors fanatic, so I know who Ellen Green is.
Okay.
I know the character of Audrey.
All right.
That was not Audrey.
All right.
That was like a drunken Ellen Green, maybe.
Okay.
Ellen Green doesn't even act like that in real life. Let's start there. To then go into the workroom after Snatch Game and say, oh, I think I'm winning this. Where? Because, baby, did you see what we saw?
Yeah.
Because everybody else is telling you flopped. And flop you did.
She did.
But let's talk about post-runway. In the
Okay.
workroom.
All right. All right.
Her to shade Anya the way that she did, as horribly as she did.
Wait, what did she say? Remind me. Or what did she
I
do?
don't think Anya. She said Anya may have been funny, but she wasn't the character. She was
that's
just
right.
Anya as Eddie Murphy, and I don't think she really did that good. Did you see what you did, ma'am? And it was the attitude. It wasn't even just light shade. You can tell she meant what she said.
No, she meant it. It was the delusion of it all.
Oh, Susie pissed me off, and every week prior. We were living for Susie.
Yeah.
But after this week, baby, you showed your true colors. She tried to clean it up because we weren't the only one she pissed off, because Monet Exchange said the same thing. She said, "Oh, Susie is pissing me off," and untuck. And then this bitty got the nerve to come under Monet and say, "It's Susie with a Z." And I've already apologized to Anya. Well, if you did that, you should have did that on camera, baby girl. Because, ooh, she pissed me off.
Okay. She pissed that part. Yeah, I was disappointed. She disappointed all her fans this week, apparently.
Yeah, she did.
Like, as I said last week, I knew in my head that this girl was going to win based on everything that she has done thus far. And then she gave us this. And I said, what? Now, I am not a Little Shop of Horrors stan. I've only seen it maybe once or twice. And that was when I was a wee tot. So I don't have very many memories about it. What?
A baby gay.
A wee baby gay. So I vaguely remember the character. But watching this episode, I just knew that couldn't be correct. I just knew that couldn't be accurate. So I was very confused at her confidence afterwards, because I'm just like, what's happening? What are you doing? Yeah, this episode really what this episode showed me was that Anya has surpassed Susie. For Anya to win the Snatch Game over someone who I think a lot of people thought that was going to win the Snatch Game, and to do it so well.
Isn't she from the theater, as she said?
Yeah, she's a theater kid.
Yeah, but my thing is...
We'll get to Anya, but...
No, not Anya. I'm talking about Susie.
No, Anya's a theater kid.
Oh, okay.
My thing is this with Susie. It would be one thing if she were to have gracefully been like, I still think I did well. It probably wasn't the best that it could have been.
She was humble.
Yeah, if she were more humble about it. Yeah. But it was the arrogance for me. I love confidence. Mm-hmm. I do not like cockiness. And she was very cocky this week without merit. And that pissed me off.
This is true. It's confusing.
It was weird. It was like, I don't know. Girl. Yeah, like I don't know you. Like this is the first time we're meeting her. I'm like, okay, I don't like you.
Yeah, it was interesting. It's very interesting. This
has been a very tumultuous season.
A roller coaster, an emotional roller coaster.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened this week. Now the runway look, she redeemed herself.
The runway look is the only reason why she was safe, to be honest, because her Snatch Game was absolutely horrible.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
I agree. This look, it didn't redeem her for me, but it redeemed her in this episode for me, or it redeemed her performance in the Snatch Game for me, because of course she's going to come out in a look that's an Iron Maiden, like. Great reference, loved it. It was executed well. It looked great. It was almost a callback to Evie Oddly and her finale look against Brooklyn. Yeah. So I loved the look. Hated the performance this week.
Yeah, I hated the performance. I hated her attitude. I did not like her this week at all. Yeah. Be damned. I did not like her this week.
Okay, well, we've established that she has fallen off the totem pole for us, and we're moving on to the next girl.
Well, all right.
This next child.
I didn't like her look or her performance.
Oh my god! Like,
What is this?
She is another one. Why is she still here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why are you here?
You know what? That really is the question, especially this week. Especially this week. I was shocked.
Not even why are you here, but
How? How? That's the question. How are you still here?
Because, baby, you... I think I say it every week. Lana, you in danger, girl.
You in danger, girl.
And I didn't watch the Pit Stop, and I wanted to because her mother was the guest. So I wanted to see what Lux had to say about her performance. I probably will still go back and watch it, but again, it's the secondhand embarrassment because it's just giving. It's hard to watch. It's really hard to watch at this point.
Very hard to watch. Again, did you not practice? Did you not rehearse this character before you even came to the show? I'm so confused because how is it that you even came out of character?
Well, hold on. My thing is like, why are you doing, of all people, Rosa Parks?
But even she could have done Rosa Parks, and she could have made Rosa Parks anything. Nobody knows what that lady sounds like. Nobody knows what her mannerisms were, other than the fact that she was tired and didn't want to get up. So she could have been a tired old Rosa Parks, sold it, made it funny.
Yeah.
And the excuse that she used, that RuPaul used her line and threw her completely off, was just like, well, that's the only thing you had?
That's all you had, girl? That's all you came with?
That's the only thing she had.
So
that's all you came with?
One line, nothing?
Child, it was, and the fact that RuPaul even called you out for coming out of character real time, girl, what's happening? And then this is the look you bring on the runway? What is that?
I always said, listen, I don't think that her looks are of a department store. It's giving more like Rainbow and some other places like that.
It's definitely giving drag on a budget.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
She tries to glam it up. She definitely tries to like glam it up, but it just doesn't work.
I think the problem I think there's a disconnect. So I think her confidence does not match her level of drag. Now, something...
Well, she realized that last week after they told her.
She didn't realize that last week.
She did. What happened this week? I'm
she
confused.
forgot.
Apparently.
She didn't really have much to say this week.
I think the issue is... I think part of the issue is she is the daughter of Lux, and Lux she can be borderline delusional. Lux can, because I remember her
borderline delusional.
But see, Lux did pull out some looks. Lux did have a lot of really good looks on the runway. Unfortunately, you have Lana, who also has that delusion, but she is not producing on the runway.
Can I ask a question?
Or in the challenge.
Now, I could be completely wrong, but I know that when they find out, they're not really supposed to tell anybody, but if their mother has been on there before, can't they go to them and say, hey, can I get some advice from you on some things I should do, or can you help me with some of these looks?
No, they can tell them. Because
so why are they coming on here and she's coming up with these looks like she's representing her also? I'm like, this is not good.
I mean, yeah, you're not supposed to tell anybody, but girl,
but all of these girls get designers and stuff to say, hey, I'm going on Drag Race, I need your help with this outfit.
Exactly.
So like these girls who don't make their own outfits, they tell people because they have to make outfits to fulfill whatever challenges for the runway. Right. So like she could have told Lux and they could have had their little power, but
I don't know. I mean, I get the concept, but I just don't think it's executed enough. Like, maybe if the hands had like some texture to it, and it was like more 3-dimensional, but everything was just flat. Everything with her that she presents every week is just flat. There's no dimensionality to it. And granted, she comes on the stage, she tries to present it well, but if there's nothing there, there's nothing there to present.
And here's the thing. You have these queens who are now the daughters of these former Drag Race contestants who are children themselves. Lux is only 23, 25. How long has she been doing drag? Like, the qualification to be somebody's drag mother is that you put them in drag for the first time. It is not that you are this incredible icon of drag. It is simply the fact that you put somebody in drag for the first time. So, I mean, yes, you can come and say, I'm Lux's daughter, but what does that really say? And it's like, I'm so confused by this look because I see what you were trying to do, but the fingers didn't even look like fingers, really. Had you not said that, I would have just thought you had some strips wrapped around yourself. Like, it just didn't even, it was flat. It could, I'm tired of it.
You had to call it the index finger on the back. Like, I didn't even see that. And she had to say it. Like, we should have to look at it and distinguish what it is without you saying anything.
Right. And it looked bad. Unfortunately, it looked bad. It just didn't look good. So, yeah, girl, I'm so sorry. And, okay, I don't know how she did not go home this week because she, to me, did not win that lip sync. She did not win that lip sync.
I think Crystal's downfall is, I've said it before, Crystal shows absolutely no personality in her face. Like, she was doing the moves and I guess she knew the song, but like she was giving deadpan the whole time.
Yeah, but homegirl lost her hair. That right there should have sent her home. Her hair fell off.
Yeah.
And granted, she dropped really hard, and I don't know how she didn't hurt herself, but still, her hair came off.
Yeah, her hair came off.
That's automatic. You go home.
That's what I'm saying. To me, that shows your experience in drag, because a lot of these bitches who are performing and who know they're going to be flipping and doing all this stuff, the wig is going to stay on. They've stapled the shit to their head. I don't even think that Lana, I would imagine, I would guess that Lana in her regular drag performance, like at the house or whatever, or back in whatever city she's in, she's not the girl who does rolls and flips. So she threw that in there because I feel like she was floundering. But you got to think about it, girl. Is your wig on? Is your wig secure? Apparently not. So to me, that just shows that you are not as polished as you think you are, as you should be for this competition. And again, how did you beat Crystal? Yes, Crystal doesn't show personality. The damn prosthetic did not help because honestly, it did look like you had one on, but that's neither here nor there. Like, I don't understand how she won that. When RuPaul said that she won that lip sync, I was gobsmacked. I said, how?
Again, the question is, how are you still here?
How are you still here, baby?
And we've given her too much.
Let's go by the grace of God. Now, moving on.
Moving on to the winner.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
This was fabulous. Aya, girl.
Listen, she brought all her ghetto fabulousness.
She has redeemed herself from the foolishness last week.
Yeah.
And she is back to being my number one girl. Because
on your nails.
This was Hercules. This was, and she was in character the entire episode.
Yes.
I absolutely loved everything. I get that she's a theater kid. It came fully through. This episode, from the 90s hair show look to the nails to the Eddie Murphy of it all. Like,
even in the workroom, she was in that character.
Episode. I love what Quinta said. She saw Eddie Murphy, but she saw Anya at the same time.
Yes.
And it was just a master class in how you not only execute Snatch Game, but how you also execute the runway after Snatch Game.
Come on. Say what you said to me about her.
What did I say about her?
No, you said that you hope that she brings her on Abbott.
Yes, I would love to see Anya on Abbott. Like, even out of drag. Like, just whoever, I don't even know what her government name is, but I would love to see her go beyond Drag Race. I would love to see her out of drag acting in something, because clearly she's probably the girl to do it.
You know what? I mean, I don't see that happening, but I I do very much like Anya. This was an incredible week for Anya. This week solidified her as my front runner because last week I was like, Anya and Susie, they neck and neck to me. I would be okay if either one of them won this competition. Now it's Anya. It's Anya all the way 100%. The girl is showing you what she is about. And she has a point of view, and it is very black, and I love that, obviously. I said this before, you can kind of compare it to Simone's drag, because Simone did a lot of black, like, referential drag, which was really good. Simone even did, like, a nails, like, look that was, it was similar, but you could tell this was not a copy. Like, this was, like, it was just so good.
And like that whole hair thing with the nails, it gives you, you know, if you've ever been to a nail salon, when you go to the counter and they have all the nails on the little mannequin stuff, that's what a full nail experience. It was a nail show. She understood, and she went out there and she killed it.
Even down to the airbrush t-shirt that you get at the mall from the fucking 90s. Like, it was so good. It was so good. I love the train. The girl produced it. The girl
was fabulous. That's what
Anya was absolutely brilliant.
Yes. And for her to win Snatch Game, I'm so proud.
I am too. And
I'm so proud.
And it wasn't like she won because all of the other girls were bad. She won because she was genuinely good.
Yeah.
Like, the whole entire time. The way she would volley with Ru. And it was just...
Wait, can we just say how she even made the butt plug laugh?
Did she make the butt plug laugh?
Yeah.
She did. It truly, it was a masterclass. She did what Susie thought she was going to do. She did what Susie thought she was going to do. She was in character.
She was Susie's delusion in reality.
Listen, she was in character the entire time. Even when RuPaul wasn't talking to her, she would throw in something real quick. It was just so good. It was honestly, I feel like it was Jinx level. It was Jinx level good.
Get out of my head, because I literally was just thinking that I would love to see Jinx and Anya on the same stage.
Yeah.
Ooh, that would be good.
They should have a Snatch Game All-Star, just Snatch Game, and bring back all the really big winners. That would be really
But not even necessarily winners, because you have to bring back Juju B as Eartha Kitt.
Yeah,
Juju B as Eartha Kitt.
Yeah.
I'm to 74 degrees.
Yeah, that would be good.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just so proud. I'm so proud of her. Alright, moving on.
She surprised the hell out of me.
Me too.
Because Miss Bigfoot, I honestly
was scared for that.
I almost thought she could have won, because that was really good too.
You know what got it for me when she put the foot up and was scratching her head with it. I was scared when she said she was going to do Bigfoot. I'm like, why are you doing this? Like, why?
But no. See, this is how you take a character that nobody knows anything about. This is what Arietti missed.
Yeah.
This is how you take a character and you make it your own. Yeah, you have your Bigfoot references, but you knew exactly what point she wanted to hit, and you hit them.
Did she have an accent too?
She did have an accent. Where did that even come from? Like, Jules surprised me. Now, the look I wasn't that impressed with. It was
alright.
It looked like full paper with some black stuff, but like,
I'm with you. The look I hated. I hated the look. I hated the reference of the look, how she said it was reference to her titanium back. I was like, girl, okay, we're reaching. But her Snatch Game was pretty good. She was one of the three that did, pretty decent. I can see Jules being probably like top 3, top 4.
I can see her
when we get there. I can see that. Yeah, I don't see her winning, but I can definitely see her, going very far and becoming like a finalist.
Yeah, Bigfoot was fun. It was
fun. All right, last but not least, or maybe apparently least
because she went home, child.
Because she went home.
Spoiler alert.
It's not spoiler alert.
Confusing.
What did she do again in Snatch Game?
She did
Oh, Nicole Richie?
Yes.
Not good.
I wanted to call her Paris Hilton, but the other one.
Yeah, Nicole
The
Richie.
other one. Yeah.
I just...
Hold on, when she asked her, well, what's your dad's favorite song? And she was just like, all of them. Like, girl, if you don't know, pick someone else. That would have been funny.
Yeah, Quinta gave her a really good note.
She
where
did.
like she could have just said even the wrong artist.
Yeah.
And like did something with that. But Quinta was actually really good on the judges panel. Like she
really was
good advice. Crystal, girl, you won't be missed.
Once again, this shows you the girls did not come prepared. They said, I got a character. I kind of know this character and I'm just going to do it. The girls didn't rehearse. They didn't practice. They didn't think. They didn't research. I'm just confused.
You know you're doing Snatch Game. Like, you had to come with some ideas. Practice that before you get here. Like,
research your character. Research who the girl's father is. Lionel Richie. Okay. And, okay, it's RuPaul, so that's about the same generation. Like, come up with, like, think of... I'm done. She went home and she deserves to go home. Not over Lana in that lip sync.
Again, though, it could have been a double sachet. Like, send two of these girls home at the same time.
Truly.
It's not like it's never been done before. I mean, it really is about production and their schedule, if they can do it or not. But
I mean, so I just want to see the right girls going home. And if it's two at a time, it's two at a time. And it could have been two at a time this week, honestly. Lana should have gone home as well. There's no excuse for that girl not to have gone home. It was just a bad week altogether. And she was in the bottom last week. How did she not go home?
She's not surviving another week. The next time she's in the bottom, she's going home. There's no way she's surviving 3 lip syncs.
Because she's certainly not Maya, what's-her-face, who can flip all over the fucking stage and send bitches home every other week and still flounder. She ain't her.
And keep her wig on.
And, well, true.
Malaysia baby doll Fox child.
No, I'm talking about Maya.
You're talking about the flipping queen.
The queen of flips.
Yeah, the flips. Okay.
Yeah. She ain't her. She is not her.
Yeah.
So, yeah, if she's in the bottom again and she does not go home, I don't know. I'm storming the castle. I'm storming the castle.
We thought Hormona was the fix, but maybe.
Who?
Maybe it's Lana.
Maybe Lana.
Maybe it's Lana. You right.
Because baby girl, how are you still here?
Are we talking about the conspiracy theory of it all?
Yeah.
My goodness.
Okay.
All right, that was the last girl.
Yeah, so like I said, this week's episode had some really, really high highs and some really low lows.
Mm-hmm.
I think that, who won deserved to win and who went home deserved to go home, and there should have been one more to go home, but it is what it is, right? All right, guys. I mean, overall, what do you think of the episode this week?
Overall, I mean, I always look forward to Snatch Game. It wasn't the greatest Snatch Game. It wasn't the worst Snatch Game. But yeah, I agree with you. I think a lot of these girls are just really young, and I don't think a lot of these girls were not ready for Drag Race yet.
Mm-mm.
Give them like 2, 3, 4, 5 more years. If the show is still around, maybe they could come and do something. But it's giving unprepared.
Drag Race Redemption.
I agree. Like they clearly they're not ready, and clearly they can pull out a look, but that's about it. So but clearly there are front runners. So again, Anya, girl, take it to the finish. Take it to the finish.
Winner.
I'm curious. I don't know how old Anya is. I'm curious to know how old
she has to be in her 20s. Because Lexi is 33. Yeah, Lexi is 33, and they're calling her grandma. She's the oldest of the group. Anya can't be any older than like 26, 27.
I'm thinking she gave me like 28, 29.
Yeah, me too.
Maybe.
Yeah,
me too.
She gave me that she's a little bit more experienced, a little bit more older. But who knows? This is definitely a young crowd. But anyway, listen.
Yeah.
Well, that's what we have for this week's episode. So don't forget to like this video,
comment, and
subscribe, and then also hit the notification button so you can get notified every time we drop a new video. So from me and my other two co-hosts, we'll see you guys next week. Have a good one, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye.